The teams are in town and fans are ready. Good morning, Kansas. I'm Alexis Padilla. Let's start with those higher water rates coming to Wichita. The mayor says the increases are necessary to pay for the new water treatment facility opening next year. Senators approved around $4.5 trillion in tax cuts, including no taxes on tips. Just heard from the mayor of D.C. and several other officials. One of the biggest updates, they're switching from a rescue mission to recovery. They don't believe there's any survivors. The latest body count, 27 recovered from the plane and 1 from the helicopter. Jesse, the world is watching this 2024 presidential race very closely too. What do we expect to hear from our allies this week? Right now, Republicans hold the majority in the House. The balance of power could shift though if Democratic hopeful Paul Buskirk defeats incumbent Tracy Mann. Zena, I hope he gave you some tips because we gave you a big assignment to fill out your first bracket ever. How's that going to go? The Kansas City Chiefs kick off the NFL season with a matchup against the Baltimore Ravens. We're set with our colors right here. I went to bed. I was telling Eddie I wore my Chiefs shirt, and I was like, I'm going to bring good luck. And they started winning.
She's taking credit for the win.
Reno County is considering a more than $1 million loan to address Yoder's water issues, and they are inviting you to learn more about the proposal. I do have 2 jackets. I wish I had gloves.
What is it?
You know what it's gonna be May.
Okay.
Look at that. I made it from the mountain to the base. I was so excited. You know, I listened to a Christmas song yesterday and now I don't feel bad. They're putting up their lights. Why can't I celebrate? A firefighter requires a certain level of fitness.
We're not here just to look great. We're here to actually be able to pick up really heavy people and do things quickly.
The rewards of their career come with risks.
I've been injured several times in the fire department. I broke my neck and I had to go through a long process to come back to work, and the services that I received were of no fault of anybody, but were less than what was probably needed.
Dow Gaines and 3 other firefighters launched Beyond the Call to fill that gap.
We want to have everything there to get you back up to speed exactly as good as you were, not just, better.
Their goal is to help firefighters recover like pro athletes.
A healthy fireman ultimately serves the community better.
In January, the nonprofit opened Station Zero to serve Wichita crews.
We invested about $60,000 to start this, just to get it going with the equipment and the building and remodeling.
The gym prioritizes more than physical health.
We all have lives outside of the job, and so every 3rd day we go into work and we take care of somebody's worst day. And then we go back and we still have to take care of our families and raise our kids.
Please.
Inside here, connections deepen.
You can come and decompress. Everybody knows what you're going through because they're going through the same thing.
As Beyond the Call grows, it hopes to expand its programs and partnerships.
Family services, financial services.
Cancer screenings is really important.
So Wichita firemen and women can better serve you.
We care, like we will honestly lay down our lives for yours, without a doubt.
Everybody was just storming the shelters.
Just thought I was never going to see him again.
A tough pill to swallow as tornado warning sirens went off Friday in Andover.
So I called my wife and she said they saw the rotation out here when they were heading out from my girls' gymnastics practice. So she ran back in.
The tornado hit the Andover YMCA.
It sounded like a freight train. And explosions, like I don't know if it was from cars hitting the building or what.
Staff members rushed to get everyone to safety.
She was horrified, but she said it felt pretty sturdy. But she said my daughter was just screaming the whole time and just asking for me.
As soon as the winds calmed, Russell Green rushed to the Y to see his wife and daughter.
She was heading out that way looking for the car. It was gone. It's right here, but
they're over there.
Yeah, it came about a good 50 yards or something, but she couldn't find it, and I just yelled her name, went and hugged him, picked up my girl.
At least a dozen cars damaged, some tossed and thrown into the gym.
Walking out, and it's night and day, everything's just destroyed. Cars destroyed. No insurance.
A common thought, material things can be replaced.
Don't care if we're down 2 cars now because we got a flat getting over here over all the debris, but just glad they're okay. That's all that matters.
Like I said to the staff, just thankful to be here.
Each step.
Okay.
Okay, come on, big girl.
is a success for Makito Kirk.
I made it.
9 weeks earlier, a flight of stairs could have been a mountain.
When I first got here, I was just so weak, you cannot even imagine.
In spring 2024, Makito got diagnosed with head and neck cancer.
I had 37 rounds of radiation and 6 rounds of chemo.
Once in remission, the YMCA's Live Strong program helped Makito rebuild.
We're helping individuals regain their strength, their stamina. We work on flexibility and balance.
Yeah, it's easy now.
The 12-week program is free for anyone who has ever received a cancer diagnosis.
It could have been 10 years ago. It could have been 10 days ago.
They meet twice a week, building muscle and bonds. A safe space for survivors.
In my life, I am the strong person. I am not able to cry around other people. But in here, I've been able to cry and let all that stuff out.
You'll be right here.
The program sets the stage for a total transformation.
That was a whole different woman. A whole different woman.
A woman who's ready
One more.
to keep pushing.